Welcome back to the Blaine Baseball Complex. As we get this second game started. Quick out in the field as Garrett Mills grounds out to Dawson Chambliss at second base. Welcome back, Jeremy Smith.
Absolutely.
No question.
Nice to be back, no question. Coon Rapids for game 2 of their doubleheader here. Out on the mound, they've got number 2, Jack Arlikowski. 2 quick ground outs, 2 quick outs. Nice way for the defense to start the game here. Couple moves from the first game. We'll slowly touch on those as we get through the game here. I'm sure we'll have plenty of opportunities. We'll see the replay here of
that's Pooter.
Jack Pooter, who's going to be pitching, or at least starting on the mound
yes,
this
he
game.
Will be.
For Blaine. If you haven't noticed, we've switched who the home and away teams are here.
We have.
Blaine gets the first at-bats. Home team Blaine able to win that first game of the doubleheader 2-1. Close game. Few hits, few walks on both sides. Third in the lineup here for game 2, Quinn McDonald, right fielder for Blaine. 2-0 count to him with 2 down. Orlikowski sends that one down the middle. Shortstop ranges back to grab that. That's Jimmy Brinda in short to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Coon Rapids as they get a chance at the plate here. Middle of the first inning. You're watching game 2 of our doubleheader, VFW Baseball on CTN Coon Rapids.
That's the one. I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
Here's your check.
Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early. You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
There you see the blue sign of the Blaine Baseball Complex as we bring you back for baseball. No question, it's still real nice outside. Temperatures drop, no breeze. Sun's behind some clouds as Blaine takes the field and playing defense here. Bottom of the first. As we mentioned, Jack Pooter will be pitching for them here. Behind the plate now, they have Mitch Blake. Brendan McClevey over at first. Logan Asaki at second base. Patrick Peralt playing short. Dylan Wilson at third. In the outfield, they'll have Garrett Mills. Center fielder. Let's see, where did I write it down? Trying to keep track here.
Garrett Mills.
There we go. He's in center.
He is, all day.
And in right field, we have Quinn McDonald. So out on the mound, got Pooter. Gets ahead 0-1. Jack Arndt leading it off for Coon Rapids this game. Pitch number 2 in the dirt to even it up at 1-1.
Arndt didn't play in the weekend tournament, but he has hit well this season. 12 of 27 from the plate for a .444 average.
So 1-2 after a nice pitch. As that sun starts to peek out from behind those clouds.
A little bit. I put my sunglasses away. I didn't think I need them any longer.
We have to break them back out. That one's fouled down the third base line. 1-2. Still a pretty good crowd here. Watching some baseball.
Yeah, like I said, we talked about a beautiful night. Fans coming out and enjoying some ball. Second game of a doubleheader. 2-1 win for the Bengals here in game 1. Cardinals, or Coon Rapids, I should say, had their chances.
As that pitch sails a bit high to even the count at 2-2.
I was talking to Coach Bright after the game, and he said, you know, that the failure to tag from that fly to left field we talked about, and then that bunt that went awry, bunt attempt, a couple of opportunities Coon Rapids would have had. It's a nice pitch there by Pooter.
Able to get Arndt looking there for the first out of the game. Batting second here for Coon Rapids will be Chambliss, playing second base this game.
Nice pitch. Again, start him off with a strike.
Chambliss with the lone RBI back in that first game for Coon Rapids. A couple of strikeouts as well. Our graphics team shows you his previous exploits. 0-2 the count to him with one down. That one's driven through the third baseman on the ground.
Right through the wickets.
A little croquet terminology there? Or is that a cricket thing?
I think, well,
I think it's both.
I think it's both, correct.
I'm more of a croquet than a cricket man.
I'm more of a bocce ball guy. There you see. Base hit.
Bocce's a good time.
Dylan Wilson just not getting the glove down.
So Chambliss gets over to first on the error. First pitch strike to Sean Wright.
Sean switching over to third here in the second game. Played first in the first game.
Also able to get to first twice on a pair of walks in that last game. Pitch to right is high, 1-1. With Chambliss over on first. One pitch on the way. That one's popped up.
That's more than a
Left
pop-up.
center field.
Oh, what nice catch.
And they've got a chance to get the double play.
Oh, they would have had it, but unfortunately, Brendan McKelvey couldn't bring it in. But a nice running catch by Garrett and Mills.
We'll get another look at it here.
I thought it was going to get by him, but just a good job running that ball down, over the shoulder catch. And
as you can see there, Chambliss is already around second. Came back.
Yeah, he'd have been able to bring that one in. That would have been a double play. Would have been a phenomenal defensive effort.
First pitch to Jackson Aurelius. Fouled back to the screen. But yeah, great run, turn and throw out in center field there by Garrett. So with two down, a man out first, Aurelius swings through, 0-2 count. Jack Pooter looking to end this inning now. Takes a glance over at his runner on first, sets up to throw.
And he hit him.
And he caught him. Again, not always the best way to get to first base, but
Hey, you'll take it.
a hit's a hit,
Sacrifice for the
right?
team.
So that puts runners on 1-2 and brings up our left fielder for this game. And that'll be Carter Anderson.
Hey, he was a left fielder for game 1 and 2. Aurelius grabbing his arm right above the elbow.
Carter,
Got to smart a little bit.
a little bit of velocity on those pitches
Yeah.
there. Carter at the plate here, able to get a single in that last game. One of the few hits for Coon Rapids. Got a chance with two runners on and two down here. Swings, drives that one to center field. Ranging over to his right
Wow.
is Garrett Amos. Makes another great play in the outfield to end the inning. Two runners hit the bases, but none of them get home. 0-0 going to the second inning on Coon Rapids.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Aww. You should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Or you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach
likes
your
you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
I rescued Toast from a shelter in 2011. I love Toast because she's a lazy diva. Toast does whatever she wants, obviously. She's sleeping right now. She's an epic snuggler. She's so comforting. She's so loving. Toast makes me laugh. When I walked into the shelter, I knew right then that she was special.
Get a good look there at number 2 as we're here for the top of the second in the second game of our doubleheader, Howie.
You see Jack Orlikowski on the mound. Has a 1-2 record, 16 innings pitched, most by anybody on this staff.
Well, in the last inning, he was able to get batters 1, 2, and 3 all to ground out, so that's a nice, quick way to add to that inning pitch total without any damage done.
He will take that start.
Heck, I would take that start.
I've seen you pitch. You would love that start.
Yeah. Pitched a little softball back in the day, but
Yep.
never for baseball. First pitch is inside there on the Blaine side. Dylan Wilson, third baseman this game. He's up at the plate.
Yeah, he's one of the Blaine players that'll stay at the position that he started at in the first game.
1 for 3 in that early game.
That win brought the Bengals record to 8-2 and dropped Coon Rapids to 7-8.
So that's 6 consecutive wins for Blaine.
That would be correct.
Weekend tournament plus tonight. 2-1 pitch skied up. That one's going to be in foul territory. Third baseman goes over to make a play on it and does indeed.
Nice job by Sean Wright. Yeah, to track that down. Stayed with it. Able to reach out and grab it. He's going to does a nice job of really realizing where he is on the field. Watches for that fence. You can see him. He's got his hand up just to make sure he doesn't hit that fence, and then it's in back of him a little bit, but he has to make a nice athletic play to get the grab.
He does indeed pull it in. First pitch to Brendan McKelvey is a ball high. McKelvey over at first. Grounded all 3 times at the plate last game, but he's ahead in the count 2-0 right now. Is that an old AT&T that reach out and touch someone?
I think so.
Yeah. Checks his swing there, but fouls the pitch off. 2-1. Starting to cool down to the temperature I like a little bit better around here. That pitch is inside as he has to lean back a little bit. 3-1. Orlikowski's got the first batter out.
Oh.
We get a strike on that one to bring it to a full count.
Yeah, I don't think he thought that was a strike nonetheless. Official. He's got the final word.
3-2 pitch. That one's skied up toward third base. And 2 catches from right. 2 outs. So 5 up, 5 down for Blaine. We'll get another look at it here.
Again, just getting under that pitch. And Sean Wright again making the play. Making a little look interesting a little, but he recorded the out. Second of the inning.
Catcher Mitch Blake will be next up to bat. Batting 6th in the order for Blaine. With 2 down, he watches the first pitch. High for ball 1. Nice pitch for a strike to even it up at 1 each.
Yeah, 2 different looks for pitchers in the first game. Brandon Strauss, tall, lanky. And Jack Orlikowski, not as tall.
Not as tall.
No.
But he does sport the stirrups. I don't know if we can get a head-to-toe shot there. I'm a big fan of the stirrup look,
Yeah.
the high socks.
Yeah, I'm as well.
Love it. I guess those would be the high socks, as that one is fouled off in the dirt, 2-2.
There they are.
There we go. We got the tall socks there. I like the stirrup look myself. It's a little more work on the front end, but I
Well,
feel
you
like
got to wear the sanitary socks
like it's
first,
worth
and then
it,
the
yep.
stirrups. But
socks, then the stirrups, then the pants. Got to
and
get the order
well,
right.
you got exactly, because I used to put the pants on first, then the socks, and the stirrups, and it just didn't look good.
Well, I've worked in a few places where you want to put your pants into your socks. You got to tuck them in there.
Right.
Rats and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
but
Well, not that. That's
good
not
for
the
wood
case in
chips,
baseball
too, but-
typically.
2 out, 3-2 pitch. Grounded over to third. Wright has a chance to put out all 3 batters this inning, and with a solid throw, he does. Nice little stretch over there at first from Jake Curry. 6 up, 6 down. Going to the bottom of the second on CTN.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Got some Cardinal Nation shirts out there in the sunflower seeds. Classic baseball snack.
Yes, we snack upon that.
We do indeed. I prefer the plain sunflower seeds. No flavor for me.
Like a little hint of flavor. I like the barbecued eel flavor.
It's good.
It's
Always
good.
good. A little harder to find. The shark fin
Well,
soup.
Yeah, and then I like the cheese and grouper as well.
Well, hey, with the state fair coming up in a little while, you
They'll
never
prob-
know
you'll
what kind of
probably
stuff
find
they'll
it.
have.
You'll probably find it there.
Howie Shapiro's No Question Seeds.
That's right. No question.
So we're here in the bottom of 2, no score yet. 1 base runner for Coon Rapids. 2 last inning, 1 reached on air, 1 hit by pitch. Jimmy Brinda's got a chance here. Plate.
Just throwing money around. Your wallet's all over
Apparently.
the place.
As I'm shifting around in my seat here. That one grounded foul down the third baseline. Lucky for me, I don't have any money, so. I do have 6 stamps
but-
on a Subway coupon, though, so that's.
Well, you know, that's
getting
a
close.
value. And you have some green stamps, too, I think. But
I do indeed.
yeah, but those really aren't worth anything. But I'm not sure why you carry them, but nostalgia.
Got a war bond from World War I in there. It's a little too afraid to be worth anything anymore, but just, you know.
I'm afraid so.
Keeps me grounded. 2-2 the count here.
You ever tried to use it?
I haven't yet. I'm waiting for that next war to start. I figure that's the time to cash it in.
I don't think. I hope you never use it.
Me too. Full count here. Pooter delivers, gets in on the hands, and gets Brenda swinging. That's Pooter's second strikeout tonight. Led off the first inning with 1 as well. Starts the second inning the same way. And that'll bring Blake Erickson up to the plate.
Blake getting the catching duties here in game number 2. Curves in there for a strike.
Gets a chance to wear the armor.
I know you're jealous.
Well, I got the legs on.
I know, but it's that chest protector I know you like.
Gotta stay safe. Second pitch is high to even the count at 1-1. As that pitch bounces in front of the batter off the catcher. think they're calling that one a ball. Brings the count to 2-1. This pitch inside for ball 3.
And obviously, when he comes back and offers him here at 3-1.
There's the pitch. And that one is lined on the ground toward third base. Long throw, but the aim is true. And that's the second out of the inning.
That was a bullet. Wilson just put that ball on a rope bullet shot from third base. Nice job of fielding, and
Wilson able to.
He didn't let this one get by him. Nice backhanded stop, and watch the throw. It's just right there, plenty of time.
That'll bring Jake Curry up to the plate.
Jake, the first base minder here in game number 2. Did see walked earlier in game number 1.
Had a chance to come in and pitch hit in that 7th inning. As Coon Rapids was down 1, trying to claw back in. Didn't quite close the deal on that one, though. Lost the first game. Clean slate here to start the second game. And he's ahead in the count 3-0. Nice place to be as a batter.
Yes.
You ever feel like you say the same things over and over, Howie?
No question.
No question. Well played. 3-0 pitch is going to be high, and that's a walk.
Nope, that was a strike.
Oh, now it's a strike.
They lied to you.
Fantastic.
Had the take signal all along, and that pitch was true.
Ump held off on the call right away there.
He looked back, and let's see if we can play with Jeremy Smith's
He waited for me to say.
Yeah, I'll teach him.
Well, it's fun. Sometimes you'll hear people from the stands or from the dugout yell "good eye" on a ball, and it sounds like strike sometimes if they're saying it quick.
No, there's an Australian that's "good day" is what they're saying.
Oh, it is a good day.
Yeah,
Great day
good
for
day.
baseball. The sky looks like a painting. If we can get a shot of that later, it's real pretty out here today.
Painting by numbers. Draws the walk.
And the numbers are 4 balls as he gets the walk. A little delay, but I got one call right tonight. So it took me a game and 2 innings, but we got there.
Jeremy Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be here all night.
He's here all night. He's at the Laugh Factory next weekend.
As a paying customer, not on stage. So that gives a base runner to Coon Rapids. And up at the plate is a player that knows the guy on first pretty well.
It's his brother. It's his twin brother.
It's his twin brother. So Ryan at the plate, Jake over at first base. Ryan in right field this game.
He is.
Defensively. Well, right now he's looking at a 2-0 count from Jack Pooter.
Just trying to get something going, keep this inning alive with a base runner. Like to draw first blood here in this second game.
Nice pitch on the inside corner there. Get that first strike out of the way. 2-1 count. That pitch through the zone as well. 2-2. Now, if you're looking out to right field at the scoreboard, it's listed as Guest and Blaine. I just want you to remember that Coon Rapids is the home team in this game.
Coon Rapids is Blaine
So
this
according
evening.
to the board, Coon Rapids is Blaine this game. Good eye there by Ryan to see that ball was a little high. Full count for him, 3-2 with 2 down. Runner's going to be going. No reason to stay at first. And so the pitcher checks him to make sure he doesn't have too much of a lead. And Pooter sets up to throw. 3-2 pitch grounded towards second. Bobbled, and the throw is not going to be in time. So on the error, Coon Rapids ends up with 2 base runners and 2 down.
It's Logan Osaski over at second base that couldn't come up with that play. That'll be error number 2 on the Bengals here in game 2. That keeps the Cardinals inning alive, which obviously should have been an out. And now Coon Rapids, I said the Cardinals again. Again, I don't know if that's what they're calling it. I don't think they are, even though it says Bengals on the back of the Blaine's jersey.
Well, we're back at the top of the order. Jack Arndt spins away from that one to not get tagged. It's a 1-out count to him. Struck out back in the first.
And Art, pretty good hitter. An opportunity here with 2 on and 2 out.
Second pitch is high. We notice both the second baseman and the shortstop cheating back toward the bag there. Opens up a little bit of a hole on the right side of the infield if you can get one on the ground through there. 2-0 count here. And that one is inside. That's going to be 3-0.
Now Pooter's a pitch away from loading him up with 2 away.
And with 2 out, could be a pitch away from getting out of the inning. So we'll see what happens with the 3-0 pitch here. That one's in there for a strike.
And Arndt had the take sign all along.
As a batter, you got to make the pitcher work for it, right?
This is correct.
So 3-1 now. That one's a called strike. Looked a little high, but I'm watching on the monitor.
Well, the letters are big, so you say strike at the letters, at the extra big letters.
3-2 pitch. Hit the shallow center. That's going to drop in there for a base hit. The runner's coming around. Throw won't be in time. 1 run scores on the RBI single from Jack Arndt. The Coon Rapids does indeed get a chance to score first. We'll get another look at it here.
Yeah, you could tell that ball was going to drop right off the bat. Finds the green, diving Osaski.
And on the throw here.
And there's the first run of this game for Coon Rapids. They'll take that 1-0 lead. As a little bit of a meeting at the mound with 2 away. Runners at first and second.
Also the first hit of the game there.
Yep. And Dawson Chambliss
had
an opportunity to keep this inning going.
A walk and a reached on error earlier in the inning. Got us our base runners. Chambliss comes up with 2 men on, 2 down, and a lead.
Well, Coon Rapids hoping for a split here. Did lose the first, 2-1.
That one in on the hands, hit to left field.
It's going to go foul.
That one looks like it is going to go foul and out of play. So 0-1 the count.
Can we talk about this as a Jeremy Millington production?
I believe the first game was. I know the second game he's probably still around.
No, he's still around. He's still around. We took him out of mothballs, brought him back to direct today. We miss Jeremy.
Or Jeremy missed us, and that's why he's back.
No, we miss Jeremy. Jeremy did not miss us.
That pitch gets a little outside. Catcher does a great job keeping it in front of him, though, with 2 base runners on. 2-1 count, 2 down, bottom of the second. Coon Rapids scored 1 to take the lead. Looking to add some more to that total. That pitch is down in the dirt behind the catcher. The runners will both stay put. Early in the game with the lead, going to play it a little safer out there. Not going to be too aggressive. So we got 3-1 with runners on 1-2. Chambliss at the plate. That one's going to be high for ball 4.
I'll load him up.
And that'll load up the bases for number 3 batter, Sean Wright.
Sean Wright now with an opportunity to keep this inning going. Just 1 hit, as you mentioned, for Coon Rapids, but they were able to score a run on it.
Wright had 2 walks back in that last game. A walk in this game at this situation. Plates a run, and we get a good look at the bullpen there for Blaine, already warming someone up.
That was Dallas Carey. Played left field in that opening contest. Nice pitch there at the knees.
First pitch is straight down there for strike 1. With 2 down, you don't have to worry about playing the bunt here. Second pitch, Mitch's.
Unless you do a suicide squeeze.
You could.
You could.
They're not expecting the bunt. A
They are-
well-laid down bunt down the third baseline here. Could be just sneaky enough of a play if you're good at it. 1-1 pitch fouled away.
Well, it won't happen now.
Almost tagged our on-deck batter there.
It
Just missed
hit a
it.
tree and came right back down.
So 1-2. 2 down, bases loaded.
That hit him.
Pooter tagged him, and that'll bring in a run.
And you got a dangerous hitter at the plate as well, with bases loaded and 2 away. And Jackson Aurelius, the designated hitter in tonight's second game.
Well, he was hit by a pitch back in the first inning.
He was just above the elbow.
He's in a situation here with the bases loaded and 2 out to give Coon Rapids even more of a lead. First pitch, he hits. It bounces towards second base. And that is going to be tossed over to first for the out. It ends the inning, but not before Coon Rapids gets 2 across. They're going to take a 2-0 lead into the third here on CTN.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Looking for a new home? Come to Coon Rapids. Down payment assistance is available from the Mortgage Assistance Foundation when you purchase your new home with an FHA 203K mortgage. Any single-family home in need of renovation or rehab can qualify. Find out more today. Call 763-767-6422 or visit the city's website.
We love our new home.
There's your water tower, Jeremy Smith.
Now, I heard a rumor that if a home run hits the top ball part of the water tower, everybody in the city of Blaine gets free tacos.
If it hits the B.
It has to hit the B.
It has to hit the B.
Got it. The B on the back side of the water tower.
No.
No, any of the Bs?
Any B will do.
Well, we'll go to the third here. Coon Rapids has their first lead of the night here. 2-0. Patrick Peralt, the batter for Blaine. And out there on the mound, Jack Orlikowski has faced 6 batters, all 6 out. Peralt's up 0-2 on him.
That was a good hitting ball club in Blaine. You can never consider any lead too safe.
Pitch got away from Orlikowski there. Peralt's able to duck under it. 3-0 count.
Think he has the take sign? I think he does. 4 straight pitches, 12 straight balls.
And that'll be the first base runner for Blaine this game. Still got the no-hitter going, though.
Yes.
So last game's relief pitcher, Andrew Gores, is going to come up to the plate, batting, playing left field this game. As he lines one past third baseman for a base hit.
Not much Sean Wright could do on that one. That was a bullet down the line.
Well, if you remember the way TV works, I just said he still has the no-hitter going, so immediately
you
he
jinxed
gave
him.
up a hit.
It's all your fault.
It's like black magic.
It's voodoo, I tell you.
It's witchcraft. See that nice hit? Good placement on that. That brings up our number 9 batter for Blaine, Logan Osaski. Second base this game. So he watches ball 2 go past him. Nobody out and 2 base runners on. Blaine in a good position here. Logan lines that one back into the pitcher. That's going to die in the grass.
No opportunity. right off of Orlikowski.
Not much you can do on that one.
Nope.
Just try to stay safe. So after 6 straight outs, it's 3 straight base runners. With nobody out, we're at the top of the order for Blaine. Garrett Mouse takes strike number 1.
Well, Orlikowski, a bit of a jam here in the top of the 3rd. Nobody out and 2 on.
Nice pitch there.
Bases loaded.
To get him swinging. Orlikowski's up 0-2.
Big out here. They can get it.
And Garrett does indeed get him swinging for that first out. So Jack Orlikowski with his first strikeout of the game in a great spot there. We'll get another look at it.
Fastball swinging through it.
And speaking of your favorite thing, pitcher on and with an opportunity to help his own cause.
Always a good thing if you can help your own cause from the mound. From at bat when you get back into that inning, you see get back into this game.
And that one's grounded, fouled on the first base line.
But a good spot for Orlikowski. Head in the count 0-2.
Up 0-2 and got that important first out with the last batter, so double play ball would be ideal. Well, strikeout would be good too. Ball 1.
Double play would be better.
There. Double play gets you out of the inning.
Yep.
But strikeout doesn't give your fielders a chance for an error.
This is true as well.
1-2 pitch right in there for a strike. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Orlikowski finds himself, instead of no out with bases loaded, with 2 outs. So 1 out, any base.
Yeah, you talk about a big strikeout there. Get your second out of the inning. And now just try and be concerned about that hitter at the plate. Nice pitch.
That hitter at the plate is Quinn McDonald, who pops one straight back up. Orlikowski goes in to catch it himself. Catcher plows into him, but he does make the catch. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. So,
gotta communicate.
Gotta talk to each other, but after getting 3 on, Coon Rapids able to get 3 out and get out of a jam. We'll take you to the bottom of the 3rd inning here when we come back from break. You're watching baseball on CTN Coon Rapids.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. And now she's holding on for dear life. Her kids can see she may have broke her knees. They still love her though she looks like she's attacked by killer bees. I'm allergic. Proof you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Well, as you can see, we got some people on their phones probably checking out that YouTube feed so they can watch all the replays, all the highlights from CTN Coon Rapids.
Yes. Oh, got a pitcher again warming up in the bullpen. I think that was Dallas Carey. Saw him throw earlier.
In the background there, we also see the CTN truck, home of Jeremy Millington.
He lives there permanently. He's all the time, sleeps in the back, watches the truck for everybody.
At least it's not down by the river, right?
Sometimes it is.
No. Carter Anderson up at the plate for Coon Rapids. 1-1 count to him. And Coon Rapids able to score 2 in that last half inning. And that pitch sails a bit. We got a 2-1. It's only one hit for Coon Rapids so far, but they're able to get 2 runs. Good eye, a couple hit by pitches. Got you some base runners.
As long as you're up on the scoreboard, you won't really worry about lack of hitting, as long as you can keep the score in your favor.
So 3-1 pitch on the way here. And that one's up and out. And there's another base runner without a hit for Coon Rapids.
Yep, well, I'll take it. Good way to start here, inning bottom of the 3rd.
Bottom 3, that's right. Between game 1 and 2, we flip-flopped our home and visitor. That'll bring Jimmy Brenda up to the plate. Struck out back in the 2nd inning. Way back in the 2nd inning.
Way back.
So far back in the 2nd inning.
So far back, I can't remember it. It happened so long ago.
Well, that's why we're here.
To remind me?
To remind you.
Appreciate it.
Brenda watches ball 1. Come through low. Pooter takes a look over at first at his base runner there.
Ooh, just missed.
Misses as well. That's how he said. 2-0. The count now. Pooter throws that one straight through, and that's lined just inside the bag over third base, and that's going to be a solid base hit single for Brenda.
Second hit of the game for Coon Rapids, put runners at first and second and nobody out. And we're going to take a trip to the mound, and I'm predicting that we're going to see a pitching change. Nice solid base hit for Brenda. Not much Wilson could do at third. It skips past him. And we are going to see Dallas Carey here come in the bottom of the 3rd. He's going to inherit a couple of base runners, Jeremy, with nobody out.
Well, not a great situation to come into, but Blaine's going to make the switch at pitch. We'll see what happens when we come back on CTN.
My dad's one of the producers who's there tonight. Bring this sweet.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
There's a nice look at the truck. The A truck, they call it.
It is the A truck.
Not because it's from Canada.
A.
Not because it's the Fonz.
A.
But because we have 2 trucks and they decided to have truck 1, truck 2, they went with A truck and B truck.
A truck. It's A truck.
It is a truck.
It is a truck. It happens to be AA truck. It's the A truck.
Well, we are back here, bottom of the 3rd. Just had a pitching change for Blaine. New man out on the mound. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. And Blake Erickson, the batter, in there.
Erickson
seeing strike number 1.
Seeing Dallas Carey for the first time.
That one gets fired out of play over the right field line. Glad our camera operators are safe. Well, most of them.
Well,
you know who I'm talking about.
Believe me, I know. Oh,
Carey left-hander.
That was filthy.
With a real nice pitch to get Erickson looking on that one. I bet he'd like to see the replay on that one as well. We'll get a chance to look at it.
Oh, look at that curve. Look at that pitch. That was sweet.
Lot of movement on that one.
A lot of movement.
was a beautiful pitch.
That pitch had more movement than Jeremy Millington running for a piece of pizza.
Jake Curry at the plate now with one down, but there's still those two base runners for Coon Rapids. Oh, one pitch on the way here. And that one lined to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. They're sending the runner home, and he is going to be there standing up. RBI single for Jake Curry.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by Curry as he's able to lace that one out to right field, and good base running as we get that third run of the game for Coon Rapids. No play at the plate. They're going to throw that one in, and the relay, no play at third either, so we'll have one out and runners at the corners for brother Ryan Curry. See if he can duplicate that.
Left-hander carries, thrown back to first. Gets back just in time. First pitch inside to Ryan. Now last run, charge back to Putter, so Carey inherited the base runner on third as well.
He did. That was a nice pitch.
Outside corner there to even the count at 1-1. Ryan Curry did come across the plate last inning after reaching on an error. And he follows that one back into the parking lot, into the insurance zone.
Hit the, looks like an Escort.
A Ford Escort.
Correct, not just an Escort, a Ford Escort.
1-2 pitch on the way. That one's grounded just past the pitcher. They're going to try for the double play, but not be there in time. So that's one out, but it's an RBI for Ryan Curry. And that'll bring us back around the top of the order. Jack Arndt. Well, it's always nice for your team when it's the third inning and you're having your third at bat.
Yes, it is. You know, you're putting some hitters on base.
And hopefully some runs on the board, too.
Now 4 runs here for Coon Rapids. This is 2 in the bottom of the second, now 2 so far in the bottom of the third.
Giving them a 4-0 lead.
2-2. It's like Chuck Woolery. He back in 2-2. Oh.
Great pitch to Arndt to get the strikeout there. That ends the inning, but not before Coon Rapids gets 2 more across. Taking a 4-0 lead into the 4th inning. We'll be back with more VFW Baseball here on CTN.
Live with a human for a while and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never for the life of me know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
The Coon Rapids Recycling Center can help you recycle all of your old appliances and electronics. From your old refrigerator to washers and dryers, we can help you recycle your appliances and keep them out of the waste stream, which is required by state law. When it comes to electronics, some fees may apply. Check our website for more details. The Coon Rapids Recycling Center, helping you recycle even more.
Nice shot of the trees there. A little bit of the breeze as well.
Yeah, we certainly couldn't leave that one out of the broadcast.
I'm just gonna let that one sit for a little bit.
Well, I try to branch out every once in a while.
I know. I don't want to get too sappy on the broadcast.
No, don't do that, because sometimes your bark's worse than your bite.
It's true. Well, let's get our roots back to the game here.
Yes, we should.
Top four. Coon Rapids with a 4-0 lead over Blaine. After Blaine won that first game, Coon Rapids in good position in the fourth inning here. Orlikowski out there on the mound. A couple of strikeouts so far. 2 quick innings, but that third one dragged a little bit. He was able to get out of a sticky situation with 3 outs there. And the bases loaded.
They have a lot of nice big trees surrounding this this ballpark.
Like the secret garden.
It's kind of like the secret garden.
With a water tower next to it. And a scoreboard.
And a baseball diamond.
But otherwise
exactly the same. And big lights.
Yes.
Do they have big lights in the secret garden?
Not that I'm aware of, but there could have been sequels. I'm not sure.
Oh.
If there's a Secret Garden 2.
If there is, I don't want to see it.
Keep it secret.
I'm going to keep it secret from me.
With Dylan Wilson, the batter here, with a full count, grounds it toward first base. That is scooped up by Curry. He's able to tag it out. And we got 1 down. Get another look at that here. See the stadium lights start to come on.
I knew it'd happen eventually. Oh, that...
First pitch to Brendan McKelvey called a ball.
That didn't miss by much of anything. It looked like a good pitch to me. But what do I know? That
1-0 pitch is
looked
definitely
like
a ball.
That looked like a ball.
2-0 there. Blaine in the baby blue and white tonight. 3-0. Orlikowski throws the 3-0 pitch here. That one comes in for a strike. 3-1.
Had the take sign all along.
And that pitch is outside for a ball. That'll put a base runner on for Blaine. Mitch Blake coming up to the plate. Grounded out back in the second inning. He's behind the dish tonight, playing catcher. A 1 down and a runner on first, Orlikowski. Gets that one to pop up. Second baseman ranging over for it. Keeps an eye on it. Shuts that down. Almost an infield fly there.
Yeah, and he'd like to have that one back because that was a little bit out. Got underneath it. Quick out. Good pitch. Just got underneath it.
Nice work. 2 hands on the catch there, the fundamentals. And with 2 down and 1 on, Patrick Peralt comes up to the plate. Walked last inning, made it all the way to third base, but didn't quite get all the way in. Throw back over to first after the strike.
Good job by Jake Curry to make sure he didn't let that one get past him because that throw down from Erickson was in the dirt.
That gets past him. That's an easy base. And that pitch gets driven down to center field. Fielder ranges back, makes that catch. And that'll end the inning for Blaine from the plate. So after top of the fourth, Coon Rapids still up 4-0 with their chance coming up to bat again here on CTN.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
That's the one. I will not be news today. I will not make another push to be the first man in space with frosted tips and a puka shell necklace. And I will not go viral when my terror is caught on camera when I finally realize that in the vacuum of space, no one can hear you sing. I'm Lance Bass, and I will not be trending today because there is a much bigger story that needs to be heard.
We see the flag out there in right field.
It's almost the 4th of July, Independence Day right around the corner.
It is. And the first pitch from reliever Dallas Carey is high for ball 1. Chambliss there at the plate. Lines that one back up the middle. Carey able to field it and get it over to first for the first out here in the 4th.
A quick one here to start the 4th.
Just 2 pitches. Get a good look at that. Good reflexes to get that one there. Ball takes some weird hops off the mound sometimes. So
it does.
First pitch to Sean right there is a strike. Right hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. Skies that one back to center field. It is over the shoulder. And after a couple good plays in the first, ML's not able to haul that one in. That's going to be a double for Sean Wright. We'll get another look at that there as he was running, trying to look over his shoulder for the ball, trying to make that play.
Yeah, he got a hold of this pitch, and Emils almost had it. Went off his glove, but not before. Coon Rapids has a leadoff, or 1-out double.
Aurelius takes strike 1 on the first pitch.
That is not Jackson Aurelius.
Oh.
That would be Hunter Warrenek.
There we go.
Just trying to read the writing here.
As long as one of the two of us is paying attention to who's playing when.
I know. It's all that matters.
So Hunter sets in there, 1-0 count. He follows that one back to the screen. His first at bat tonight. Wawnak would love to give his team a couple more runs here. Man out on second with only 1 down. 1-1 count. Apparently there were 2 strikes.
Apparently it was not 1-1.
Yeah. Howie, one of us is supposed to be watching this.
Well, I was talking to the truck, and because they were asking me certain questions about the validity of what you're doing, and
I ask those questions every day.
And you as a person in general, I think, too, as well.
Yeah.
And I said, well, no.
I do a lot of questioning and crying as well. So.
Millington wanted to know.
Either way, we're at 2 outs, and our batter is for sure Casey Anderson.
No,
Carter Anderson. Little joke there, huh?
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. Mighty Casey Jones at the bat. No, Carter Anderson came around and scored last inning after walking. With 2 down, he's up 2-0 on the count. Man out on second. Little motion on that one, but doesn't quite get back down into the zone.
A little too much motion on it.
So 3-0. Anderson's going to watch that one go. That one misses.
He watched it go outside.
He's watching it all the way down to first base now, so runners on 1 and 2, but there are 2 outs. And up to the plate comes shortstop Jimmy Brenda. Single last inning.
A single would be big here in the bottom of the 4th with 2 runners on, 2 away.
And he drives that one just foul down the left field line.
Good thought, though. I like the way he turned on the pitch. Ball had eyes for that left field corner.
And that foul makes it 0-1.
It does. All day long. Well, unless it's already 0-1.
And that one gets flied to right field. That's going to stay fair. Fielder back to make the catch, and he does. That ends the inning. So a couple hits for Coon Rapids, but no more runs across the plate. They take that 4-run lead into the 5th inning. More VFW baseball when we come back on CTN.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
CTN Sports game summary of game number 2 of our doubleheader here. As we see, Coon Rapids didn't get much going in that first inning. Some missed opportunities for Blaine, and in the second inning, Coon Rapids started to turn it on. They were able to knock in a few runs in the second inning, a couple well-placed hits, and those few runs across the plate have given them a lead of 4-0 going to the 5th inning here. A lot of those runs came from hit batters and walks to put people out on base. But every base runner is a good base runner.
You'll take it any way you can get it.
Absolutely. That's my motto, Howie. When we go to the 5th inning here, those 4 runs from Coon Rapids seem to be holding up pretty well so far through 4 innings. Top 5. Orlikowski's still out there on the mound. Pitching a pretty good game so far. Able to get through those first few innings real fast. Only had 1 inning tonight where he's faced more than 4 batters. That one's swung at and fouled back. Anderson Goers out there at the plate.
Quickly ahead in the count for Orlikowski.
Andrew Goers hit a single back there in that second inning. And that pitch sails way up.
Did you say Al Gore?
Andrew Goer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lines that one. Able to get knocked down, but that's going to drop in for a single. That'll make him 2 for 2 on the night.
Almost a great defensive play.
Nice hit, real close one there.
Well, he did a nice job of keeping the ball in the infield.
Get another look at it here.
Look, he goes down for that one.
Golf swing on that one. Nice snag to get that one on the bounce. Put out the fire before it could spread. Kept the runner at first. That pitch is going to get past. Hit batter.
Oh, it hit him. Yeah, I didn't realize it at first. I was wondering why Blake Erickson wasn't hustling for the baseball. But now Orlikowski in a bit of a jam here. Nobody out, runners at first and second.
Mirrors the 3rd inning where he let a couple base runners on, but was able to get 3 out there with the help of his defense. We'll see how they do here. Up 4-0 with 2 base runners.
I like that. He comes back and throws a strike. Coon Rapids 4. Blaine nothing here in the top of the 5th. Nope.
At the top of the order for Blaine.
Umpire shakes his head. Nope. That's a ball.
Garrett Amelsi at the plate here. 1-1 count to Garrett. Orlikowski puts that one straight down to get ahead 1-2. Nobody out here yet, as we talked about. Always nice to get that first out.
This would be a big opportunity here if Orlikowski can get him at the plate a little bit to the outside.
When you're up 1-2, you can play around a little bit. You got some room. 2-2 the count now. Garrett thought about that one, but lets it go by. A good eye.
Now he's a pitch away. He's in danger of loading him up. Nobody out.
3-2 count. Orlikowski gets himself set here. Pitches outside for ball 4, and he walks him loaded.
We're going to see a trip to the mound here, as we have some action in the bullpen for Coon Rapids. But we're going to take a walk to the mound, talk to Orlikowski, settle him down a little bit, and we'll see. I don't think he's going to call for anybody at this time because Don Bright is not out at the mound.
Warming up in the bullpen there for Coon Rapids. We see number 12.
Number 12. That's Davey Rotundo getting some throws over in the pen.
So after going out to talk to Orlikowski, he's going to stay out there. Well, it's not often you can say this, but he's been in this exact same situation before. Just 2 innings ago, bases loaded with nobody out. He was able to get back-to-back strikeouts and get that third batter to pop out to get out of the inning.
And again, just try and work yourself out of a jam. I mean, you're up by 4. Even if you let a run in, just get out of the inning.
First 2 pitches missed. He's behind in the count, 2-0. Jack Pooter, pitcher for the other team, in the batter's box here with the bases loaded. Hits that one to center field. That's going to drop past a diving outfielder. That's going to score at least 1. 2 coming in.
That's going to
Third
score
one,
3.
and the throw's not on
That's
target.
gonna score
That
4.
may be an in-the-park home run on the throwing error, and that is 4 runs. We got a tie game, Howie.
Wow. You talk about tying it up quickly. A great base hit. You saw Jack Arndt trying to dive for that baseball in center field, but you make a play like that, if it gets behind you, you're going to be in some trouble. And
we'll see that dive, and he missed it and was not able to get there in time. That throw to third, had it been on target.
Yeah, again, you don't hit the relay guy. You're trying for the throw to third, and I give him credit for trying to get that runner out, but then you see Wright having trouble picking the ball up against the fence, and all of a sudden, 1 hit, and it's tied up.
We're going to pop that drops in. Left field, poor communication there by the infield, deciding who was going to take that one. And after scoring 4 on a single hit.
Well, that's shortstop's ball.
Blaine's got another one there.
And this will be it for Orlikowski.
And Orlikowski, after giving up another hit, goes to take a seat. That'll end his night. We're in the 5th inning here with nobody down. Runner on first. Tie game 4-4 after a huge hit from Jack Pooter. In the park home run. Ties the game here on CTN.
Kids will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes twice a day. They have the time.
Did you know you can report problems to the city with your smartphone? Download the Coon Rapids app. The Report It feature allows you to describe the problem, snap a photo, and submit it directly to the city work order system. It's an easy way to report a pothole, broken street light, or other neighborhood concern. No smartphone? Then hop online and report your concern through the city's website. City maintenance problems solved the easy way. Coon Rapids Report It.
We see our outfielders out there taking a knee, hoping this inning can end soon. After starting the top of the 5th, up by 4, they find themselves in a tie game with nobody out and a runner on first. We got a new pitcher out on the mound there, Howie.
We do. That would be Davey Rotundo. He's 1-1, pitched 9 2/3 innings so far this season.
left-hander. First batter he gets to face tonight was number 8, Dylan Wilson, who led off the 4th for Blaine. He's going to throw over to first, and he's going to get that runner there. Gets that first out without even throwing a pitch.
Secret repping. Yeah, he caught him leaning.
Like we mentioned earlier, always tough to do against a lefty. Nice move there to get him off first base.
It was very nice.
First pitch is going to be a ball. To Wilson. So 1 down now for Coon Rapids. 1-1 the count to Wilson. That one's outside. 2-1. Well, with the Bengals bats, no run is safe apparently.
Well, no, you get that play in center field where the ball gets behind you, and with bases loaded, and that's a tough play. You want to make that play in the field and avoid that situation. But that time, let the ball get behind him. Then the throwing error at third allowed that 4th run to come across.
We got a full count here to Wilson. Rotundo's first batter he's seen tonight. And that's going to be a walk. One down and man on first now. Looks like Brennan McKelvey will be coming back up to the plate. Walked last inning against Orlikowski. See how he fares against Rotundo. First pitch misses for ball 1. Throws back to first, and that gets away from the first baseman. He's going to dig and go for 3. Throw across the diamond. And on the throwing error, Wilson moves from first all the way over to third, and all of a sudden you've got the go-ahead run on third base with only 1 out.
Yeah, you do, and again, just that you want it. You saw that nice pickoff move by Rotundo when he first got on the mound, but that one throwing past Jay Corey at first.
Not able to handle that one. That one bounces in the dirt to the wrong side.
That's again not a good as good a pickoff move as that first one. That's not as good on that situation. He threw that ball in the dirt.
So he's throwing 500 in pickoff moves.
He has actually. He was batting 1,000 now for just 500.
That one's fouled down the left field line and out of play. Towards the sky, some shades of pink on those dark blue
There's Dave
clouds.
Imme. Way in the corner, Dave Imme. You can't put Imme in the corner.
Nobody puts Imme in
Nobody puts Imme in the corner.
Except Millington. Millington put him there. 1-1 pitch. JK. 2 strikes after that foul, Howie. I'm paying attention. So that is a strikeout.
There he is. Imme. Wave, Imme, wave.
Imme in red.
One of his 4 days off this month, I think.
We've got to make sure he's working.
Well, he's got his readers. He can't see anymore when we get to a certain age, and I'm the same. It's tough to see after a while, so you gotta have some help.
Put your glasses in doubler.
Yep.
Little camera joke there. Sorry.
Dave Magoo.
So 1-0 the count. With 2 down now, Mitch Blake at the plate.
Nice pitch there.
Or not. We have a pinch hitter here. Let me find who I got up there. That's going to be Wyatt Brenny at the plate right now.
Yeah, it is.
11.
We saw him in the first game.
We did. He follows one off into Carland. 1-2, 2 down now. That runner on third, threatening for Blaine to take the lead. Fouls another one off in that same direction.
Every time a foul ball is hit in that direction, it loses. The trees lose leaves.
Deforestation at the ballpark.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just a good way to trim the tree.
There's Edward Scissorhands, and then there's foul baseball. That one driven. Third baseman can't make the play. Bounces off his face.
That's 5-4, Blaine.
And that's a 5-4 game.
That's a tough one.
Tries to make the diving catch. Rolling to his left there.
Hits him in the face.
And that was Sean Wright trying to make the dive. It goes off his glove.
Sometimes you can't always be right. Sean.
Because he was going left.
He was going left.
Not to his right. That's why they don't let us work together. You know that.
No, that's why they like us to work together, actually.
Patrick Peralt fouls that one off. Ninth batter of the inning. Blaine takes the lead 5-4. You ever hit an inside the park home run, Howie?
I did in
5th grade?
No. Stratomatic baseball.
Okay.
Yep. Hit 3 in one game.
Wow.
I know.
1-1 the count here. That one's driven just past a diving shortstop. Gets to left field, not handled. As the ball comes into the infield, we got runners on the corner. And Andrew Gores, who led off the inning with a single and came around to score, is back up at the plate.
Yeah, it's been a nice inning for Blaine. They came here in the top of the 5th, trailing 4-0 now, leading 5-4. 2 outs, runners at the corners.
And always nice when you can bat twice in the same inning.
It is.
Gores batting 1,000 today. 2 singles and a run across. Swings through the first pitch. From Rotundo.
Again, just Coon Rapids just trying to get out of this inning without any more damage.
A lot of those runs scored on plays that were just off a glove. A 1 pitch tipped back into the glove. 0-2. Rotundo hoping to stop the bleeding here. Head 0-2 in the count. Runners on the corners. He drives that one into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Score another run. Not handled well again. Another fielding error that allows the runner to go to third. And he thinks about rounding it for home.
He did.
But wisely turns back.
That'll make it 6-4.
6-4 runners on the corners. It's the Blaine Bengals. Keep belting out singles and RBIs. So Logan Osaski back up for his second time this inning. Takes strike number 1. He was hit by a pitch earlier this inning. Came around on that triple from Pluter. A 1 pitch grounded back. Second baseman handles it, throws to first, gets it in time, and the inning is over, but not before the damage is done. Blaine puts up 6 in the top of the 5th to take the lead. See how Coon Rapids responds when we come back to VFW Baseball on CTN.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams?
Here.
Michael Adams.
Michael Adams.
Students who miss 18 days of school in any grade risk falling behind and not graduating. Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
As the sun sets in the sky and paints the smoke over our heads pink and violet.
Nice.
We're back in the bottom of the fifth with more baseball. 6 hits for each team, but Blaine turned that into 6 runs, all of them coming in that last long half inning for Coon Rapids. They get a chance here to reply.
Yeah, now Coon Rapids has their work cut out for him, now trailing by 2. Momentum has gone back to the corner of the Bengals.
Dallas Carey out there on the mound still. Batting for Coon Rapids, we got Blake Erickson. Takes a cut, swings through it. Fall behind 0-2 in the count. So Howie, you're in the dugout. Your team comes in after giving up the lead in 6 runs. What do you tell them?
Go get them back. Go get those runs back. That's what I tell them. And don't listen to Jeremy Smith.
That's always sound advice. Unless you're tuning in to watch CTN broadcast.
This is true.
Don't tune in for me. Tune in for the sports. Nice strikeout there for Carey, his second of the game. That one's grounded to first. Not handled well.
Nope.
Catch bobbled. We got a base runner for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, that's
Jake
how,
Curry's over there for the second time.
That's how it starts. Make something happen at the plate. Wasn't the prettiest of opportunities, but they do have a runner at first with 1 away. What should have been an out for Blaine turns into an error and a base runner for Coon Rapids.
I'll bring his brother Ryan up to the plate. Throw back to try and get
close.
him. Real close on that one. So the lights on the field here are definitely on the field, but back here behind home plate, it's awful dark, Howie.
Have you seen us? It's probably a good reason.
It's for real good reason. So Ryan Curry came around to score in the second. Fouls one off here. Even the count up at 1-1. One down runner on first for Coon Rapids, looking to get back into this one. That one's grounded towards second base. Slow roll, not quite enough for the double play, but they get the lead runner.
That's your goal. You get that lead runner first, and if you have the opportunity, you can get that double play. I don't know if he's saying was that runner interference on that play, or if umpire is coming out. I think he's saying that there was interference a little bit. He may have a point.
Blaine manager making his case to
He
the
is. He's
umpire
pleading
there.
it. I don't think he's gonna agree with him.
As we saw in the
Fell
replay
on deaf
there.
ears.
Yeah. If it's a tie game, maybe he listens a little more, but
You know, it's not easy. There's only one official at this game, so he's obviously calling balls and strikes and now also outs in the field.
doing his best to cover everything there.
So he doesn't have the greatest angle too on that play because your back of the first base minder is really blocking his view on where that ball is and where the tag would be applied. Nice pitch there.
Second strike to we got a new batter here.
To that would be Kazan Brickman.
Runner's going for second base.
He's out.
He dropped him safe.
Did he drop the ball? He had to have dropped the ball because the throw was there before the runner got there. He had to have dropped the ball.
We'll see it on the replay, but the umpire did say he dropped the ball.
We'll take another look at it. It was a good throw. It's tough for us to see. I don't know.
He did drop the ball.
Oh, there he did drop the ball. I
see.
see him. He did go pick it up. I didn't see it at first.
We'll see the replay here. That's going to curl, just foul. Just outside the line on that one. Keeps the count at 1-2. The runner moving over to second helps a little bit, but there's still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. So we've got a 1-2 count. Runner on second. That one driven towards second base on the ground. Bobbled again. Throw is there, and he's safe.
He beat that throw. The bobble allowed him to beat that throw.
Like
Otherwise,
you said, Howie,
again, a couple of outs in the field. You got to run it out because you never know what's going to happen. You always run them out. You run the ground balls out.
Oh, I run out everything. Already ran out of water. Gonna run out of sunflower seeds.
Wow.
So I'm sure the trucks run out of patience for me.
Oh, that was in the first game.
Here we go.
Gonna talk to
Carey out there.
Yep.
Dallin Chambliss. I'm sorry, Dallin. Wow. I promise I'm going to be okay. Chambliss up to bat next year. Runners on the corners. Coon Rapids down 2. So with 2 outs, infield just wants to communicate, make sure they know what they're doing here. It's those little things, Howie.
Well, yeah, you do. I mean, again, you don't want to give up any runs in this situation. You just scored 6 in the top of the 5th to take a 2-run lead, and you do not want Coon Rapids to chip away at this lead. And this is a big opportunity with 2 outs and runners to the corners for Coon Rapids.
Dustin Chambliss sees that first ball go a little low for ball 1. Been on base twice already this game. This is his 4th at bat in 5 innings. 1-0 pitch across, and he's going to follow that one out of play. 1-1. As the dusk starts to set in here, the moths are coming out to explore our TV monitor.
They want to see what's going on.
1-1 pitch popped up in the infield. And that is caught, and the inning is over. So a little bit of a threat from Coon Rapids, but not able to deliver on that. We're going to go to the 6th. Blaine up 6-4 on Coon Rapids.
That's low. That's low and below.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Still got a crowd out here watching some VFW baseball.
Yeah, nice crowd. We've had a nice crowd all game long. Well, first for both games.
Been solid. Both humans and pets out here at the park today. A couple of dogs around. Out there on the mound for Coon Rapids. Let's see, we've got another
new
pitcher out there.
That would be Jake Wieland.
Wieland played DH back in that first game. He'll be coming in relief here. 6-4 game with 2 left to play. looking to defensively help his team not give up any more runs.
Whelan comes in with an 0-1 record, 10 2/3 innings pitched.
Blaine will start off at the top of the order here. Garrett Amelsi. With his 4th at bat of the night.
Well, Coon Rapids would love a quick inning in the field. Get back to the plate in the bottom of the 6th to try and, again, chip away at that 2-run lead if they can hang on to it.
Well, they've had quick innings in 4 out of 5. But unfortunately, in that one inning that wasn't quick, they gave up 6 runs. Gave up the lead. So we'll see what Blaine does here. Chance to add to that. As Amelsi steps into the batter's box. Whelan's first pitch is a little bit high. Ball 1.
Again, you step to the plate. First at bat against a different pitcher. Want to see what he's going to offer.
Well, Amelsi's faced all 3 pitchers tonight so far. So
he's had to look at 3 different offerings.
As the leadoff batter, sometimes that happens a little more often for you. That one's grounded. Second baseman over to make a play. Throw is in time. And that's out number 1. Great way to start the inning.
Boston Chambliss with relatively easy infield play.
That was nice as a pitcher to get that first out of the way.
Yeah, in relatively quick fashion.
He's now facing lefty Jack Putter. Base is clearing triple. Came home on a throwing error there. Tied the game up last time he was here.
Nice pitch.
That one is grounded over third base and fair. He's digging for 2.
Oh, he's out.
He did not have the ball in his glove.
Oh, I
He
didn't
is
see
safe.
it. Great throw.
Wasn't able to come up with it.
Great throw. It's unfortunate because that was a on a rope from left field.
Get another look at that there, but as the ball came in low.
Look at the throw from Carter
scooped
Anderson.
It barehanded, fired it across. Great camera work
And
there.
it was perfect throw. He just didn't
He
hold
lost
on
the
to it.
ball.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We got a pinch runner out there now, it looks like.
That would be Davey. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong side.
It's going to be number 12, Brennan O'Brien.
Brennan O'Brien.
Out at second base. First pitch outside there. Quinn McDonald up at the plate. Singled last inning. Then picked off by the relief pitcher. That one gets away from the catcher. Chance at a play, but decides not to make that throw as it would not have been there in time.
And Blaine trying to build that lead here in the top of the 6th.
Still only 1 down. We're going to look at that pitch getting away from him. 2-0 the count. That one's grounded to short. Checks the runner at third. Fires over to first for the second out. Good defensive play.
Yeah, good play by Brenda just to realize that let's just look that runner back, make sure he stays on the bag. Plenty of time to throw the runner out at first. And he accomplishes what he wanted to.
Textbook how you handle that grounder at short with the runner on third. Dylan Wilson up to the plate here. with 2 down. Runner on third. He also came across and scored that go-ahead run last inning, run number 5, as he hits one high in the air to right field. Ranging back for that one, not able to make the catch as 1 run comes across. He's going to hold up at second as that throw came firing in from right field. So another run across for Blaine as they extend their lead. See the attempt out there in right. Curry trying to make that catch. Not quite able to get there. We've got a 7-4 game. Whelan pitches that one. That's on the ground. First baseman over to field it. Tosses to the pitcher who tags first. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Top 6 is over, but Blaine gets 1 more to go on top of their 2-run lead, so they lead by 3 now, 7-4, middle of the 6th. We'll be back with more VFW baseball after this.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Live with a human for a while, and you get to know a few things. Like, I know she's actually not a morning person. I know she does strange tricks for no treats. I know that water makes her howl like crazy. I even know how the floor stays so clean. She's quick. But the one thing I will never, for the life of me, know is how she gets so tiny and inside that box. Natalie, how do you get so tiny?
Back in Blaine, bottom of the 6th. Coon Rapids down 3. And 1 quick out with a fly to right field.
1 pitch, 1 out in the field for Blaine. As they've taken control of this baseball game after Coon Rapids really through 4 innings had a 4-0 lead.
And the top of the 5th is what blew it open for Blaine. Dallas Carey still out on the mound for them. First pitch strike.
He's pitched well.
That one hit off the plate for another quick out. And Blaine looking to slam the door on this game here once they got ahead.
And that's the key for them. Just, again, just quick outs at the plate and get back to their offense.
Anderson's back up here. His 4th at bat of the game. He's walked twice tonight. First pitch outside for ball 1. Now, in 5th grade, did you wear batting gloves, or were you a barehanded kind of guy?
No, I definitely wore batting gloves. I thought they were cool.
I was actually, a one-glove guy.
Well, they said, you know, when I first started playing, I actually wore oven mitts, and they really got in the way.
I can see that.
Yeah, and so I switched to the batting gloves.
Definitely a good choice there. I'm right-handed, so I
am as well.
Had the left-handed batting glove that I would leave on under my mitt.
I would as well.
Because I thought it looked cool.
It looked cool. It did look cool.
Finger hole with pointer finger sticks out of the glove.
Absolutely.
I was primarily an infielder, played a lot of second base, but played some outfield as well. I may be short, but I'm fast. So
short and fast.
I got that Kirby Puckett build like a fire hydrant. Not quite as good a hitter as he was.
How about, do you run like Kirby?
Nothing runs like a Kirby. Nothing runs like a deer. There it is.
There it is.
But that strikeout means it's 3 up, 3 down for Coon Rapids. Blaine with a commanding 7-3 lead here as they will get their last at-bat of the game here in the 7th.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather.
Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember?
Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing on trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Extra DWI enforcement is now being served on Minnesota roads. Don't be what you drink. Extra DWI enforcement is now being served on Minnesota roads. Getting busted will cost you thousands. Don't be what you drink.
Some lovely music from Brian Troush in the truck with Jeremy Millington and the rest of his crew.
Look, Jeremy's breakdancing over there.
I think it's the other way around. When he dances, he breaks things.
Ooh.
Top of the 7th here. Mitch Blake in the batter's box for Blaine with a 3-run lead after trailing all the way into the 5th inning. 4-0. They are on top.
And again, if you're Coon Rapids, you just want to get a quick inning here because you're down by 3, and you're down to your last 3 outs.
Blake reached on error back in the 5th and came across the plate to score. Grounds that to third base. Good defensive play to knock it down, and a great throw to get him in time. Excellent play by Wright there. Knocks the ball down and fires it across. We'll see on the replay here. Just a really good coordination to get that up. Nice zoom by Emmy there to show the throw. Over at first. That one's fouled back to the screen. Hits the pad back there. Patrick Peralt. Single and a walk this game for him so far, so not too much. The 0-1 count here. Wheeland goes inside, just misses a batter there. 1-1. Wheeland throws. That one comes down off the ground and all the way back to the fence. 2-1 count here. Top 7.
And certainly Blaine would like to continue hitting here. I mean, they obviously want to get this win, but
that one's hit on the ground. Back to the mound. Wheeland jogs it over to first and gets the second out of the inning.
So it's going to be a couple relatively quick outs for Coon Rapids in the field.
Anderson Gore steps back in here. 3 for 3 tonight, 3 singles. That's a good night at the plate for anybody.
It's a very good night.
Swings through the first pitch for strike 1. Pitch from Wheeland on the way. That one's fouled back. Strike 2.
Great situation for Wheeland now. Heading the count 0-2. He's got some pitches to waste. See if he can get some, chase him and get out of this inning and get back to the plate.
And we'll see what Coon Rapids does with pinch hitters, pinch runners. Down a couple runs. A couple 3.
Blaine has 5 errors in the field here in this second game. And still ahead 7-4.
The Difference being the
that big
one
triple,
big hit, that one
big triple. Yep.
That one throwing error there added another run, so only 2 errors for Coon Rapids, but they add up fast. That pitch also gets all the way through. 2-2 the count here with 2 outs. That pitch is in off the foot again of the catcher. On this at bat, more balls have gotten through to the fence than have gotten into the catcher's mitt.
This is correct.
So full count with 2 down. That one's going to be high for ball 4. Right by Goers. Good at bat for him. He's going to most likely end the night batting 1,000 with 3 singles.
Yeah, good evening for him at the plate.
Whelan delivers a first pitch strike there to Osaski. That one misses. Bring the count even at 1-1. Whelan looks over at the runner at first. As far as that pitch, grounded toward the second baseman. Bobbles it, throws, and that throw is not in time. Safe at first base, beats it out after the bobble. And after 2 quick outs, Coon Rapids has 2 base runners to worry about with the man coming to the plate. Get another look at it here on the replay, Howie.
Yeah, just a bobble there, which allowed the base runner to reach.
Don't know if we'll have time to get that slow-mo replay in there, but back around top of the order. Garrett Amelson. 5 at-bats in a 7-inning game. Nothing to worry about. Two down, 1-0 count. Garrett held up on that one, and it is a strike. Evens the count up at 1-1. Runners on 1 and 2 with 2 outs. Coon Rapids looking to finish this half inning. That one gets past the catcher, and that's going to advance both base runners to second and third. Melcy steps back in. 2-1 the count to him. Whelan delivers. That one's going to be high. Ball 3. Whelan's pitch misses on the inside, and that's going to load the bases up. Let's see who Blaine's got coming up. Looks like their batter's going to be Dallas Carey coming in there. So we see a conference going out on the mound.
I don't think they're going to make a pitching change. I haven't seen anybody throw in the bullpen. I think it's just talk about things here with 2 away. We cannot, you see the bullpen empty, we cannot afford any additional runs if we're going to try and get back into this game. We just need that 3rd out.
Doesn't matter where it comes from. Base is loaded, so any bag's a play. Strikeout obviously would do the job as well. Yeah, this will be Dallas Carey coming up to bat here. Carey's pitching right now for Blaine. We'll see if they go back to him.
Ooh.
End of the inning. Ducks just under that one. That was almost a headshot for a run.
Yeah, that would be good.
That's why you wear a helmet.
Is that why you wear one during the day?
Second pitch is outside. I've had enough concussions to know I don't want another one.
Gotcha.
Is what I've been told. I don't remember.
Don't remember any of them, but I know I've had them.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite old jokes I had with a coworker. We'd always ask him, "Do you remember that day you had amnesia?" He'd always say no.
How interesting.
Huh.
I don't know. I can't remember.
2-1 count here. 2 down. Bases loaded. That one is fouled back. Just missed us, Howie.
It did. We're fortunate there's a fence in front of us.
We're grateful for the fence.
Yes.
So 2-2. Wheeland looking to end this one. And that one is grounded down the first base line and foul.
Foul. Yep.
Looks like it was going to stay fair just until it hit the dirt there. Stayed in on the grass, but then bounced outside the bag. Leave our count at 2-2. Carey hits that one into right center field. Catch is made, ends the inning. And Blaine goes back to the field to see if they can shut down Coon Rapids. Coon Rapids down 3, down to 3 outs. We'll be back with more on CTN.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Did you know that fluorescent bulbs like this must be recycled? These energy-saving bulbs are becoming the norm in the marketplace, but many people don't know they contain mercury, a toxic chemical that can seep into the air if the bulb is broken. All of these bulbs must be recycled, and it's easy to drop them off at the Coon Rapids Recycling Center. Local retailers will often recycle these bulbs as well, but no matter what, do not throw them away. They are considered a hazardous material to our environment. Recycling, made easy for you, right here in Coon Rapids.
Bottom of the 7th inning. 3 outs left for Coon Rapids as they are the home team for this second game of the doubleheader. Blaine won the first game to extend their winning streak to 6. Coon Rapids gave up 6 in the 5th inning. They're currently down 7-4.
Yeah, Blaine looking to make it 7 in a row and increase their record to 9-2.
Jimmy Brenda fouls the first pitch off down the left side. Dallas Carey still out on the mound for Blaine.
Yeah, he's pitched well. I'm not surprised they didn't let him finish it out.
Couple strikeouts for him. Couple real nice pitches well.
That pitch didn't miss by much, but that was a pretty pitch.
1-1 the count now to Brenda, facing a 3-run deficit. That one gets popped up.
That's going to... Oh,
shallow right field, and that's going to drop in for a hit.
Well, that's the way you want to start it, Jeremy Smith.
Can't score runs without a base runner.
No.
Unless you hit a home run, I guess. That one dropped in there. A weird spot for that one to pop up to. Tailed off a little bit to the right.
You see, they went just out of the reach of Osaski.
And Osaski coming over from second to try and make that play.
Actually, that's not Osaski.
And that one's fouled back.
That's Ben Walraff.
A little bit of defensive adjustment there.
Again, they don't tell us anything.
Of course not. Blake Erickson up to bat now.
We're just the announcers.
Still
what
looking
do we
for
need
his,
to know?
Yeah, still looking for his first hit tonight. Now's the time to come through with one. 0-1 pitch. He fouls off. That one is a bit outside. Not sure why you offered it that one. 0-2. Carey's in a good spot here. And set up. Throws over to first. Runner dives back safely. Britta gets some dirt on the uniform.
Got to get some dirt on the uniform. It shows you've played a tough game.
0-2 pitch.
Oh, that was nasty.
Swung at by Erickson. That's going to be a strikeout for the first out. Third strikeout for Carey tonight. 1 inning so far in the 5th, 6th, and 7th. We'll see this one again. Started to curve back in, but didn't quite get there. Jake Curry up now with 1 out and a runner on. Good action on that pitch, but it does miss for ball 1.
In trying to keep this inning going with 1 away, runner at first. That was a nice pitch there. Got to stay ahead in the count.
Carey evens it up at 1-1.
I'm sorry, 1-1.
Carey takes a look at his runner before he throws that pitch.
Oh.
Again, great pitch. His control's gotten better as the game has gone on.
And just the movement on it. It's just a nasty, nasty pitch.
Movement brought that one back in. Put him up 1-2. That pitch is lined in over the shortstop's head for a single. Curry does well to hang in there and move that runner over to second. Bring the tying run up to the plate.
Just does a nice job of reaching out for that pitch and stroking it.
Over at first base, it looks like we've got a pinch runner.
We do.
Coming in, put some speed over there.
That would be Gabe Robidoux.
First pitch inside there. Ryan Curry, his brother, just got a base hit to extend that inning. Bring him up to the plate. He's got an RBI from earlier this game. Looking to add some more. Bounces one towards second base. That's fielded. They tag the runner and get the play at first, and the game's over on a double play.
Oh, they had a little
4-3.
Had a little something going, but nice fielding job by Blaine to get that double play to close it out and get the win. They're going to sweep Coon Rapids here tonight, Jeremy.
They're going to win both games. One is the home team, one is the away team. And again, 7 in a row for this Blaine team. They are definitely on a roll.
They definitely are on a roll. And you know, a tough first game, 2-1 loss for Coon Rapids. But this one, Coon Rapids started off with a 4-0 lead and went to the 4th inning. But after that, it was all Blaine. And they take this one 7-4.
Well, that huge 5th inning for Blaine is what put them on top, and they stayed there as we see the high five lines. Great night to be out here, Howie, but the sun has set, and that means it's time for us to be done as well. So we thank you for watching VFW Baseball here on CTN Studios. Jeremy Millington production tonight for Howie and the rest of our wonderful crew. Jeremy Smith saying thanks for watching. Have a great night.